Well, good afternoon, folks. We are going to try to knock out some more trails here today at the Montazuma Heritage Park. We're going to try the Trail 3. We already did 1, 2, and 4. We might as well do 3. It looks like we might see a Lock 62. And on the way back, we might jump on the Trail 5. And that's Paper Mill Reservoir. We'll see how this goes. Like I said, I did a lot of hiking today. I took a half-hour, 40-minute break, so we tried to get one more trail done while I'm out here. And Trail 3, here's a history of Trail 3. I'll check Trail 4 when I come out back here. Or Trail 5, I'm sorry. Trying to keep these in order. Lock 62 Trail, 5 mile, 0.5 mile, 15 minutes. Enter from Trail 2. Trail leads to remains of the lock of the Clinton's Ditch era, connecting to Trail 10 on the Seneca River. So this is Trail 3. That's it. So to access it, we have to take Trail 2. I'm going to do Trail 3. And then I'm going to try to get over to Trail 5 and do another episode there. But that's a whole new story. There is a sign-in registry here. So I'll get myself signed back in. And we'll go from there. And according to the registry, nobody else has been here since I've been here yesterday. Alright, so again, to show you the area, we're on Dead End Road. I forget the name of the road right at the moment. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, Chapman Road. Look at that. Go look at the board. So Chapman Road's Dead End Road. It goes about another quarter mile up that way, and the freeway's there. So here's a parking lot. This is the Trailhead parking lot. And about a half mile that way is the main park itself, the Heritage Park. So this is the more popular trail because of the aqueduct on it. And to get to Trail 3, we got to follow Trail 2. And the neat thing about this is not only it's got trail numbers, it's even got the name. So I'm going to take Trail 2 for a little bit, which obviously I've done an episode on already. That's why we're keeping them in order. And again, it's a nice hazy day. The high today was 86, but no humidity. So we did a lot of hiking today on the Empire State Trail. So to divide things up, I'm gonna throw one of these in between for myself, so I know that it's a different time. So we've already seen this before, and you kind of see the haze on the sunlight. That's it. So sunrises are right in the morning, but that's what you get. A haze. Again, I don't know why it's 0.5 miles, it's half mile. Because Trail 2 to the aqueduct is... I'm wondering if they're adding in the trail from the parking lot as well. This parking lot is not too far off. Yeah, I bet you that's what's going on. Because what's shown on the map for Trail 3, I mean, we aren't that far from the parking lot, but there's no way this is a half mile. So, Trail 3, Lock 62. And again, you definitely have to visit the aqueduct. Check out my Foam Fest over on the Trail 2 video. Just to put in perspective, right there we just walked is the enlarged Erie Canal. So this is the Clinton's Ditch Erie Canal. Okay, so the trail goes that way. Yeah. Trail 3, Lock 62, Clinton's Ditch, and Lock 62 this way, historic site. And there's your number in the tree. So that's what shows what we have to come back to. But the lock itself, I guess, is down here. So it remains. They must have used the stonework for something else. Not a very big trail's over there. There's a trail over there too. Yeah, so this would have been lock. It looks like the canal was wide right here. And there's not much left of the lock. Yeah, mosquitoes are a little atrocious down here. It's hard to believe in the middle of the woods that nobody would ever know what this is, because it does not look like something that has historic significance if it wasn't marked in some sort of way that this used to be a very important waterway. Clinton's Ditch, Lock 62, 1819 to 1854. There's too much to pause and read, but you can try. As I get chewed up by mosquitoes, I'll try to keep this steady. Another background noise, you're supposed to be pausing. It's funny when I see the word Montazuma, I'm thinking of steam engine, being a real fan and all. Trail 7. What? There isn't the trail down there. Oh, I wonder if we crossed down below that fallen tree. Either way, it's a whole nother episode. Like I said, I'm trying to keep these in order. So we're on Trail 3 today. Nice peaceful little place though. I don't think I've seen anybody here. Like I said, I checked the registry when I got here today and we haven't written anything down of being here the entire day. Alright, Trail 3 goes this way. Got a unique smell in here. Apples. Yeah, so it smells like fermenting apples. What? What's going on here? Is this another trail? Yeah, the mosquitoes are atrocious down here. See, I didn't see a sign for Trail 10. So I don't know what that Trail 3 is. Going up in the other direction. Oh, the mosquito. Okay. I gotta take some bug spray on. This looks like it would have been a water basin of some sort. There is a marker up here. Maybe this is Trail 10. Yeah, okay. So here we are, Trail 10. Alright, we're going to follow this back out to the eye candy, we'll call it. I'll give you a little sneak peek if you've watched these videos in series and you know what I'm about to show you. But if you haven't seen it yet, check out the Montazuma Heritage Park Trail number 2. So, and I'm not going to show you any of this trail until we actually do this trail. So, I can do some sneak peeks for you, but that's about it. Yeah, so there's no way Trail 3 is half a mile. They are including these other trails as well. So you can anticipate it being a half mile if you do the entire loop, you know, walk up the trail 3, do trail 3, come back up trail 10. They're including that too. There's no way that back there was anywhere close to a half mile, but maybe with all these it is. We got some signs I'm not going to show you until the video, so just casually ignore what's going on over there because I'm not going to show you. Sorry folks. If you need to know where you are. With a nice, interesting, yeah, I can't stand here too long. The bugs, but don't worry, I did, oh, gee, can we pull that out of my pocket? I think some of it leaked. I changed my bear spray out for bug spray. See, these are the things I'm dealing with. That's why we're not in the Adirondacks, because with the stupid weather lately, and the wild weather changes, those things got a chance to thrive. And I made 2 attempts to do trails up there, and before I even got out of the car, as soon as I pulled in, put in park, whoosh, 15, knocking on the door, clawing in the windshield, and I'm like, nope. So that's why we're not doing the Adirondacks until at least cools off. Things start cooling off, you know. Insects and biting flies start going away. Mosquitoes. And then I'll work my way back up into that area. But for biting flies this year and mosquitoes, to them it's heaven. To us it's like, why Mother Nature? Why? What do we do this time? Well, I pretty much have a clue, but alright, we're almost back up the trail too, it looks like. Here's the main attraction. This thing just used to go all the way across back in the day. This used to be full of water. There used to be a little shack there. You have a picture of a horse, a couple horses up here, taken back in the day. And then stand here at this kiosk and know you're standing in part of history, knowing that that is the actual photo from back then. You can't beat that. 1814 to 1917. It was dismantled in 1917. So that picture right there, you can see the river in the background. You can see a little shack, the boat, the horses, and the walkway. That's exactly what we're looking at right here. The horses would be right here. There's the curb, horses, boat, but it's all grown in where the structure, the house looking thing used to be, and the clearing for the lake. So that would have been the picture. And to know that today, and that somebody documented it before 1917, there's no way else to explain it. Alright, so this will end the trail 3. I'm going to jump over to my next trail and rant, so I'm going to bring up Mr. Hand so I remember stuff.